What's going on, everybody, and welcome back to BigAlphGaming. In the last episode, we teamed up with Riley and trained up our team in the Iron Island before preparing, in preparation for the 6th gym fight in Canalave City. Now you might be wondering, what are we doing back in Salacion Town? Well, I need another heart scale, and I realized that this guy here wants to see a Bidoof today, and I just so happen to have one in my party already, and so he can write some article or what? Net balls? Oh, there we go. I was about to have a panic attack. I was like, bro, I did not do this to get net balls, but then he hooks us up with the heart scale after the fact. So now that we got the extra heart scale, let's go ahead and we can fly on over to Pastoria City, and we're going to use the move relearner to teach our Spookachu Fire Punch, and yeah, we'll be able to have our full moveset rounded out on our Spookachu now, which is pretty exciting. We're getting to the point where, you know, quite a few of our team members are going to have their movesets finished up here soon. So yeah, we can go ahead and we can give this guy another heart scale, teach Spookachu Fire Punch, and yeah, I just figured it would be good preparation for the last, or not last, but the 6th gym badge here. Since it is a steel type, it might be useful to have Fire Punch for the gym fight. Just in case, I mean, I want to try and mostly use like Spike and Snoop Doom, but you know, there's still potential that Spookachu might have to sneak in there for battle. So yeah, Spookachu's moveset's done. We only need Energy Ball for Gaia, and then the other two still, we need Flamethrower still for Snoop Doom, blah blah blah. But yeah, I guess we actually could go get that now since we now have Surf. I think I'm gonna take down the 6th gym leader, and then I'll go do all the side quests that we can now complete once we have like Strength and Surf, etc. It feels like a good plan of attack to me. So yeah, let's go ahead and we'll fly back to Canalave City and get ready for the 6th gym. Take down a bunch of the trainers that we have to face in there. So like I said, we'll probably be rolling mostly with Snoop Doom, but Spike can sneak in there for a few battles as well. I guess I can't remember who this guy has. I feel like it's a Steelix, so we'll just stick it out with Snoop Doom. Steel represents an unbending spirit. If one refuses to accept defeat, the path to victory reveals itself. I don't even know what kind of mumbo jumbo he's talking about, but he's just got one Pokemon, and it is in fact a Steelix, so we made the smart choice in leaving Snoop Doom up front. A little bit under-leveled here, but I think a Fire Blast should be able to take care of business for the most part. It probably won't quite take it out, but I think it'll get it to the red, maybe? Let's go! Snoop Doom is the locksmith. I love that for us. Ton of experience there. I love seeing the 1600 number just pop up on the screen. That's just glorious. And yeah, we've got another worker over here that we can face. Something tells me that this guy, or that Spike is needed for this guy. So we'll switch on over to Spike, see what he can do here. And he says, a Pokemon gym isn't only about seeing how tough your Pokemon happen to be. It's so much deeper than just that. It's a test of you as a person. I don't really know what that means. Like, what exactly are they testing? Like, our resilience? Like, our consistency? Like, I don't really know. But this guy is going to come at us with a level 37 Magnemite, which is an absolute juxtaposition compared to the Steelix we just faced. I mean, we're going to get probably 400 experience from this thing, if that, and we just racked up 1600 from the Steelix, so a little bit annoying there. And of course we have to take a super effective Magnet Bomb as well, but at least we're able to take care of business easily with an Earthquake. And yeah, I know it's still a little early to start talking about it, but Spike's going to evolve into Rhydon here soon in about 6 levels, so probably won't happen in the next like 3 videos, but it's bound to happen here soon. Like, we're getting closer. This guy just is talking about the elevators, so this lift was just, it leads straight to a dead end, but I want the extra experience, so figured I would just face him anyways. I don't know why it feels like these workers always seem to have Magnemites on their team, but and they all seem to use Magnet Bomb on us. Same was true in Iron Islands, but no big deal. It's only doing 20 damage each time, so we can take those. Yeah, Earthquake will take this thing out easily. I hope it has like a Magneton or something that just gives out a little bit more than like whatever, how much experience this is going to give. Alright, I guess it's actually a little bit better than I thought it was, but 648, still not ideal when we could have the Steelix, which are shelling out 1600. But yeah, every single one of these guys is just outspeeding us and then uses Magnet Bomb, and it does 20 damage every time. But yeah, another Earthquake will take this thing out, no problem. And yeah, hopefully, I don't think that this guy like will have a Magnezone, but I don't know. He could maybe have a Magneton. 3 Magnabites is a little ridiculous, but whatever, it is what it is. I wonder if he's going to outspeed us and use Magnet Bomb. There we go. Alright, yeah, one more Earthquake will definitely finish the job here. And that'll do it for this worker, who honestly probably isn't really worth facing. I guess you get like 1800 experience from him, which isn't half bad, but it's just a nuisance to deal with those Magnemite, especially when we have to take a hit every time, but whatever. Yeah, nothing else over here, like I said, so we can just take that lift back down. And come up this one, just an instant dead end. And we've got 2 more over here. I think that's actually the wrong one to take here as well. Just brings us right back down. So then we can take this one, and that's where we actually have to go, because it can bring you over here to the next trainer, who looks like a bird keeper, but I think it's actually an ace trainer. Gonna heal up the team real quick. Moo Moo Milk, running low on the Moo Moo Milk. I think we only have 1 left now, but it's no big deal. I feel like this guy has like a Krogunk on his team for some reason. I don't know why. It wouldn't really make sense for him to do so since it's a steel type gym, but I don't know why something's telling me Krogunk. Alright, I was totally wrong there. It's going to be a Scissor, so I think we need to switch on over to the Snoop Doom here. I don't think Ground is super effective against it, and we're going to get hit with a Pursuit first. I think we can still switch out though. Alright, yeah, we can. I think a Fire Fang should be enough to take this thing down, since it should be 4 times weak to it. I don't know if Earthquake would have taken it out. Maybe it would have, I don't know, but Fire Fang did it justice. So wow, that thing gave 1702 experience. That's crazy. Alright, yeah, we can head over this way now, and I think we've probably got 2 more trainers to face in here. Go this way, and it's a dead end, so we can just go back the other way. And alright, there's a trainer there. This is probably a dead end as well. Yeah, dead end here. We can go ahead and we can face this trainer. I'll keep Spike up for this one. I wonder if he'll have Magnemite. It seems to be the case. So this guy says people in Pokemon have worked together for many years. He's going to show us a case of that history. So I wonder what that means. Like, how are Pokemon working with Magnemite? Like, or trainers working with Magnemite? Maybe like they're generating power for us somehow, or like, I don't know if they, maybe he's just talking about magnets. Like we just like throw magnets up on our fridge and just admire the Magnemites. Like I wonder if that's what they do in the Pokemon game. Like we like toss little magnets up on our fridges, but like in Pokemon games they just like literally launch Magnemite at their fridge and they just like let it stick there. Alright, in any case, we're learning Horn Drill right now. Honestly, like I don't think I would ever really use it, but since we have both Stomp and Takedown, I might as well just go ahead and get rid of Takedown. I like Stomp a little bit better since it's more accurate. I mean, yeah, I probably won't really use it because it's so unreliable, but who knows, maybe if I'm feeling frisky, I will just go ahead and I will use Horn Drill at some point, but until then, we can keep using Earthquake and keep taking Magnet Bombs. Yeah, fortunately, the last Supersonic missed from the previous Magnemite, so didn't have to deal with the confusion, which is always fantastic. But yeah, that'll do it for the Magnemite, and yeah, just 5 more levels to go until we get that evolution to Rhydon. So, alright, he says a spectacular loss, but it's still a loss. Yeah, I'm curious to know what is in his head about how we're working with how like Pokemon and people are working together, but Let's go ahead and we'll throw Snoop Doom up first here. Feels like the more reliable play. And this guy says, "Ayah, we're coming out swinging with super heavy judo chops." That sounds a little bit saucy. So I don't know what this guy's going to have on his team. A Steelix. I mean, how is this thing going to use judo chops, bro? That seems like a little too much for something without hands. I mean, like, Steelix kind of has those arm-looking things, like, but I don't know how he could chop with them. Alright, whatever. We took it out with one Fire Blast, which is pretty elite, and super close to 37. This guy's got 2 Steelix, so we're just absolutely basking in the experience here. We're rolling. This is like Bezos coin, but for experience. I love it. Alright, we locked in with a second Fire Blast there, and I feel pretty confident that'll take this thing out, since I think we took out a 38 earlier with our Fire Blast, so... yeah, there we go. Snoop Doom up to level 37, just like that. And no new moves for him here, but that's going to be it for Black Belt David. And he says it was a complete trashing, which I do agree with. So, alright, I don't know if we have even any more trainers. That might have been the last one. Maybe one more trainer. Alright, I think this is going to be the last one. So we can go ahead and we'll leave Houndoom up here and see what he can do. But yeah, so far, Spike and Snoop Doom really taking care of business in this gym, which is exactly what you want to see. Alright, Ace Trainer Brianna is going to send out a Bronzor here. Hopefully we can outspeed and take this thing out. Alright, good. Bronzor is just one of the most annoying Pokemon ever. It just uses like Confusion, and we can't even take it out. Oh, we got the flinch though. That's huge. Their defense is just insane, but... yeah, they just use like Confusion or Hypnosis or like Iron Defense, like a ton of these like really annoying moves. And I'm being so lazy right now, but I just do not want to have to deal with another, you know what, I'll muster it up. I'll suck it up. I'll just use the Fire Fang, even though it's not going to knock it out. I wanted to just go for the Fire Blast, but I can't be that lazy. And of course, we predicted it. I knew we were going to get confused. So we're just, it's fine, like, we'll probably still be able to knock this thing out with a Fire Fang here. Perfect. Alright, I'll probably switch out for the last one, assuming it is still a Bronzor, because I don't want to have to deal with this Confusion anymore. Alright, yeah, one more Bronzor. Let's just go ahead, and we'll give Spookachu some time in the limelight. We can give him, or use Fire Punch on this Bronzor to take care of business, although we probably will not outspeed, unfortunately. Oh, we do! Alright, that's big time. I guess that's right, Bronzor is pretty slow, so... okay, and Fire Punch will not quite do it. We have to take an extra Sensory, but that's not a huge deal. Yeah, that shouldn't do much at all, and yeah, one more Fire Punch will take this thing out. So yeah, I love seeing the color palette variety on Spookachu's like moveset screen. Like you've got the yellow, the red, the blue, and the purple. Just because he's got Ghost, Fire, Electric, Ice type moves. It's pretty nice, but yeah, that's going to do it for Spookachu's moves. And yeah, we already finished up that moveset, and that's it. Now we are ready to face the next gym leader, Byron. So... I want to heal up here. I guess we can use our last Moo Moo Milk. I mean, I don't really see why not. Spookachu doesn't need a heal. Who do you want to put up first? See, I don't even know who Byron's going to send out first, but let's just get saucy. We'll send out Spike. Probably not the play, but it's fine. It is what it is. So Byron is actually Rourke's son, which is a little strange to me. Like, I don't quite know how like 2 members of the same family can be gym leaders in the same region. That just feels like a monopoly. But in any case, I guess it's possible. So this guy's name is Byron, and they do like an interesting job of always like trying to make the gym leaders' names like sound like the type that they have. And I guess in this case, his name is Byron because he has iron like in the name. But yeah, in any case, I should have spoke a little bit more about the battle here. We started off with facing a Magneton and immediately died to a Flash Cannon, which I really was not expecting. So a little bit frustrating there because I wanted Spike to get some experience in this gym, but I guess we're just going to have to give it all to Snoop Doom. He's able to take out the Magneton with a single Fire Fang. We got a little lucky there with the critical hit. I think we probably did need it. But we've got a level 38 Steelix up next here. We should be able to outspeed, and assuming Fire Blast hits, we'll be able to KO it. And perfect, we do. Alright, so yeah, Steelix is going to go down here, and I just got to thank Shadow New Productions again for giving such an amazing recommendation. I don't know what I was thinking in not getting Fire Blast earlier. I definitely should have done that, but yeah, it's been absolutely essential for taking out some of these team members. But alright, his ace Pokemon is a Bastiodon, an absolute girth bird. I think its defense is the highest in the entire game. But we'll just hit this thing with a Fire Blast, see how much damage it does. And yeah, it's super slow as well, but I don't know how much it's going to do. So yeah, only about a third there, and it's going to hit us with a Stone Edge, which might take us out. So a little bit concerning there. Oh, we survived just barely. We're out of the Fire Blast though, so we'll hit this thing with a Fire Fang this time. And I guess it's not even super effective, and it just triggered his berry. So we're probably going to go down here on this turn. Yeah, another Stone Edge. Well, that'll do it for Snoop Doom. So I guess we can head on over to Spookachu. I mean, Gaia probably can't do a whole lot. We can just keep trying to hit this thing with a Fire Punch. Just see how much damage it does. We do still outspeed because this thing is so slow. Oh, that barely does anything. Alright, he misses with Stone Edge. We can just keep going with the Fire Punch, but I know if it gets down much lower, it's going to just go for like a Hyper Potion or something like that. It uses a Metal Burst, which is interesting. I don't even know what that move does, but didn't do a whole lot of damage. Let's just get crazy with it and go with a Shadow Punch for some stab. Oh, it's not very effective. Alright, it did pretty much the same as like Fire Punch. This thing's going to use Taunt on us, which I think only allows us to use, what is it, like attacking moves for the next several turns or whatever, but we were already going to do that, so it doesn't matter. We got a critical hit there with the Fire Punch, but unfortunately it does not do enough to take it out. I'm going to get wild here and use a Revive mid-battle. It's something I almost never do, but I want to give Spike the opportunity to come in and get a KO here, use Earthquake. Byron's going for a full restore, which I kind of half expected. So I might as well just fully heal up our Spike here. Do I have a Super Potion? I don't even think I do. We'll just rip a Hyper Potion on Spike. And yeah, once Spookachu, we'll just put as much damage. Oh, it's going for Iron Defense. That's what I did not want to see. What if I just went absolutely berserk and ripped a Horn Drill on this Bastiodon? I mean, that would be insane behavior. I could rip Earthquakes on this thing, but with these Iron Defenses, its defense is boosted up so high right now. Let's get crazy and go for a Horn Drill. We got a Quick Claw boost there. Come on. Alright, it was protected by Sturdy? You're joking me. What? Alright, I didn't even know that it had Sturdy, so that was an absolute joke. Earthquake's barely going to do a thing. I mean, it already boosted up its defense like twice with Iron Defense. I think that means it's like tripled or something. Yeah, I mean, what a joke. We could use 3 more of these and it's not even going to be enough to take it out. Obviously not ideal. Special attack is the way to go when you're facing Bastiodon, but you know, it is what it is. I want to try and get some experience here for our Spike. Goes with Metal Burst. That'll probably not knock us out, but I think it'll do a good chunk. We might actually be able to take this thing out with one more Earthquake. Like one more after this, which is fortunate because it's our last Earthquake, but hopefully it doesn't heal. Don't heal. Oh, it doesn't even heal. So we're going to take this thing out with our Spike with 4 Earthquakes. That's pretty wild to me. It's just Bastiodon doesn't have like any moves that are really worthwhile. So Even though its defense is absurd, we're able to take it out, and we split the experience there, but not a huge deal. Byron's upset because he lost a sturdy Pokemon, but yeah, in any case, I didn't realize that that Bastiodon's ability is sturdy. In like the 5th generation, sturdy just leaves them with like 1 hit point, but like in this game, it prevents them from the 1-hit KO moves. So I guess I was a bozo and not knowing that ahead of time, but who cares? We took down Byron anyways, and guys, we already have 6 gym badges. Like, I feel like we've been cruising through the game recently, and yeah, that's going to do it for the 6th gym badge. So as soon as we come out, we're going to get encountered by like Barry, I think, is going to run up to us. Yeah, Jesus, like he didn't wait a second, but he's like, hey, that's the mine badge, good going. And he claims that he's tougher even though we've beaten him every time. So we are going to go ahead and heal up the team real quick. And that's going to do it for this episode. So in the next one, we're going to go chat with Barry in the library, see what they have to say, visit the professor, whatnot. But next episode probably is going to be one where we kind of take care of all of the other water routes and stuff that we haven't done yet in the game. Picking up moves, stuff like that. Just kind of a filler episode before we get to the next stuff going on in the game. But yeah, thank you all for tuning in for this one, and stay tuned for more Pokemon Platinum. See you guys next time.